When you hear the word idol, you probably think of a graven image that people bow down to and worship. And though more than likely you've never done so yourself, you've actually done your own share of idol worship without even knowing. Now let's take the word idol and give it meaning by defining it as something that you run to in your time of need other than God. So our definition then would be of an idol is anything you run to in time of need other than God. That definition now of an idol takes on a whole new meaning for you. The first time we see the word idol mentioned in the Bible is actually in Genesis 31:19. After 20 years working for his father-in-law, Laban, Jacob decided to take his two wives, Rachel and Leah, along with all that he owned and go a separate way. For 20 years, Rachel had watched as Yahweh, God, transferred to Jacob all the wealth of her father. In those days, the wives were bound to serve the God of their husbands, and Rachel had for 20 years seen ample proof that indeed God, Jacob's God, was the one and only God. Yet when it was time to leave, Rachel went to her father's house and stole the household idols. Now, why would she do that? Why, after all that she had seen God do, did she feel compelled to bring along the household idols? Well, here's the reason. Just in case God failed to come through in the future, Rachel wanted a backup plan, a plan B that she could go to in her, what I would call just in case moments. Now that's what an idol is. It's a plan B backup that you bring along with yourself just in case God doesn't come through. Again, mankind's love affair with idols is well documented in the Old Testament. But one verse is particularly telling. In 2 Kings 17:41, it says that while these nations feared the Lord, they also served their idols, their children likewise and their grandchildren. As their fathers did, so they do to this day. Basically, this verse tells us that you can have a desire to walk with God and in fact have an ongoing relationship with God, yet still hold on to your idols. Now, does this describe your recent Christian life? A life that you pray and pursue God, yet carry your idols with you just in case He doesn't come through? Now, exactly what those idols are in your life, I'll discuss in just a moment. But for now, you must see that it's actually possible to be a Christian and still worship an idol. Of course, where you want to go, the place of a moment-by-moment abiding relationship with Christ, your idols cannot come with you. In other words, giving up your idols, leaving them behind, so to speak, can only happen when the abiding door of your heart remains open.